So in this episode, I want to talk about some of the changes that should be made to Last Year Nightmare before it's released. Let's get started. So anybody that actually played the beta for Last Year Nightmare, or at least watched it, knows just how fucking overpowered that damn taser is. Yeah, you know the taser to where it's like the fucking Ghostbusters and you're Slimer, you can't move. It's like you're stuck in a damn beam. Because not only will the taser stop you from killing somebody in the middle of a kill, it'll actually resurrect the student. This thing is way too overpowered. But for those of you that have been complaining about this and realize just how overpowered that damn weapon is, don't worry, because the developers already stated that they already changed it. Now, they're not telling me exactly how they changed it or what was done to it, but they're telling me that it is not as overpowered as it was in the beta, which is fucking incredible, because that damn taser was a nightmare. Now, a couple of the other things that need to be changed is the flamethrower. Yeah, that fucking flamethrower was out of control. You hit somebody a couple times with that flamethrower and they're done. That thing needs to be toned down a little bit, or at least don't let people burn as long, because I feel like you just go on and on for what feels like 30 solid seconds on fire until you're dead. Now, one of the biggest and least talked about changes that needs to occur for Last Year Nightmare before its final release is the picture of the killer. For those of you that are unfamiliar, if you hold tab, you can see what killer has been chosen. Now, the problem with this, for anybody who's played the game already knows, is once you know who it is, such as the Strangler, you'll stay away from the vents. If you're the Slasher, they'll avoid the skylights, and if you're the Giant, they'll avoid the wall. The problem with that is, well, they'll sit there and avoid that particular object over and over again because they know who you are. You can't get the first kill in. You should at least be able to get one kill in off these items. And yes, I know they will eventually know who they chose as the killer. However, it completely screws up the element of surprise. Now, this box should be a question mark, because if they don't know in the beginning, they'll have to avoid everything or just run around and die. And yeah, you can kind of tell if somebody was the Strangler and they died, well, then they're obviously either the Giant or the Slasher. But it'll cause them to avoid more and go slower throughout the game, giving the killer more time to set up, balancing out the game a little bit more. But with all that said, I want to know what your thoughts are down in the comment section below. Did you think the taser was overpowered? Are you happy that they're changing that? Do you think that they need to put a little box with maybe a question mark instead of showing the killer's face? Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification box. If you don't, you won't have kick-ass shit such as this. And don't forget, we copies of Last Year Nightmare. That's right, link is down in the description below. Copies, plural, more than one. Why would you want to buy the game when you can get it for free? Also, don't forget, merch link is also down in the description below. And be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, because 150 likes on this video will get you another Last Year Nightmare video on this channel. And don't forget to join us in Discord, because that's where we all have a kick-ass time in there. And as always, I'll see you next time.